All right,
but it's like a
come on.
double-edged sword because
Let's see what this looks like. We got Liquid on defense, we got Koi on attack.
And they're griefing these rounds, so they need to work on their coordination and their overall game plan. But we're gonna start it off right here.
Into the dog clear over towards A. I mean, Liquid have been very proactive.
What they've got here for us. Nat's already going to be checked on. The Paranoia going to slow the roll and give him a way out, but looks like Koi are pretty hell bent.
Yeah, they're trying to force into this one, and Mystic probably needs to leave sight. And we got to keep an eye on Kiko. So they dogged over towards A. All the A was clear, and he just went aggro. And it kind of looks like.
And they saw what was going on. Didn't break the Cypher cam.
Oh, I mean, ready, but also not looking at his screen. And they still push B main with that as well. Yeah, that is. I mean, that is just the IGL staring at his minimap.
Opens up so much of an avenue, and look at the position. It's already being considered. You can see the positioning coming out from Yampi. Perfect consideration, and a great bit of work from Yampi there. This is stunning. Stark's a great player himself.
Okay, this was nice from Liquid though. Yeah, it really was.
That was actually a beautiful round.
Yeah, actually was. Trap play over towards Heaven, proactive over towards A.
This is kind of like one of the things that
trying to keep that money building.
Well, this is good. No one pushes over towards B. They hear no util to push through their one way, and now they have a four-person punish over towards middle. When Flash goes in, I mean, maybe they, but the like,
a little bit ill-timed.
Yeah, they kind of went a bit early with it, but it's a bonus. Can't be too angry.
Lucky to be alive.
Last thing they got to worry about is Shados. Shados is like the insurance of the moment.
They're going to take their time. If they have an opportunity, they're going to go for it. But at the worst case, it's a bonus round. They don't care. They're just going to, if they make all of Koi die to the spike here, that's a win.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You could already see them trying to escape through CT. Enzo going to grab another. That's Scorino down. And this is
they've done really good damage-wise.
And again, these are rifles
bad at all.
losing. Luckily, Shados
Double armor rebuy as well.
That's just two standing.
Damn, bro, he got greedy. He got greedy for a gun and goes down as well.
The drift coming through from Yampi as well.
This guy could get into this corner and they could actually have a pretty good crossfire.
Into this, and it looks like that may be the case. Again, caution being aired by Koi. Nat's played. Oh my god.
Boss?
What just happened?
Damn, really?
Gonna find two, and that is a fumble and a half.
Yeah, it really is. On a big buy round to not get that kill.
Really unexpected. Enzo is almost played out of this round. It's going to require a 1v3. Incredibly difficult.
Bro, that fell apart. They had such a good chance to get a pretty good crossfire going. Like holding each other's back, and then they could have played off each other, right? Just this guy holding here, this guy holding here. I mean, even the original plan to go behind this wall wasn't too bad. He just missed the shot.
So what did we see that was right from Team Liquid?
Looking for that re-hit. They still have a lot of utility to play with, and now middle control.
This is a bit tough.
Oh, they're actually leaning A though. Oh, they're leaning A, 30 seconds, and there's a Razor, and the gun. The gun is not here.
They might go into you, and that's exactly what you want, but the rifle's not with them right now.
Oh, this is still scary. I know they have classics here, but...
Do they get any benefits? Camo already going to clear Mystic. There are still two players here. Another spotted and another taken down. The gamble stack not really working out, as they did lose Enzo in the meantime. So that's
yeah, I mean, honestly, because with how scary it looked with the time there, it went pretty well for Koi.
And I think hats off to Koi on that round.
That's interesting. So they now know the trip is here, but I'm telling you, this trip is a night.
Toyed with and Starks are rewarded out of nowhere. That's devastating.
Why peek that early into your Viper ulti? Once you pop that, you just wait behind the wall, have someone protect you to make sure that it gets up all the way.
Yampi, you have a trip here.
Spam. You know that's going to come. Every Viper player knows this. So,
and every single time Liquid, see, Liquid are doing the same thing that they used to do. Lose someone over towards mid, go aggro over towards B. And although it is the right thing to do, sometimes it's just a little bit too readable. This is going to be interesting. One either side of him.
Nat survive, already being pinched here. Player left, right, and center. He goes down again. This is the pressure, though. Mystic still amongst them. In a lot of danger here. Has to swing.
Yeah, they are just on top of them fully of everything that's going on.
No chance they're going to bring that operator in for this one.
Rifle shoots this, so they don't know about the op. Bay comes in as well. Enzo gets his ult.
Maybe playing Kiko on this.
Don't block the dog.
Have the info and has the angle. That's big. Nice pick there at the start.
Yeah, nicely done on this one. They take out a big player in terms of the ult, and this was just a nice round, right? Too many ults for them to sit back and just wait to get exec'd on. So they played off-site over towards A and aggro over towards B.
I feel like they've had them for a few rounds now and trying to bait out with the dog,
maybe not.
Peeks into the opper, and that happened. They got their man advantage. They backed off of the setup, and now here comes the B site hit.
Yeah, Camo gonna take down Enzo. This now has to depend on the likes of Kiko to do some damage here, but already you can see the threat that he's under.
Oh,
Camo's gonna take down
yeah, nice nade, I guess, on this one as well. Couldn't hear it.
Sight somewhat under control. Ult's now being
Ult
laid
goes
into
in.
this.
They have the
This is
safe
gonna take
plant
a
on
great
this
deal
one.
of
The
work for
ult's
Liquid to try
nice
and
because it
dismantle.
wraps around here, so you
That's through
have
heaven.
like
I
a
don't
lot of
see where
pressure
they
either
find
side,
this access
and
point.
it
They
gets a
don't
little
have
bit of the
B-main
choke
control.
point
They
over
don't have
towards
a
spawn.
lurk in this one.
This is a
It's
nice
gonna need
ult.
an individual
Gotta keep an eye on the guy over
push the
towards
node
main. Are they
to
gonna
go on
save?
this.
Looks like
EMP.
they're about to. We know like all these ultis are coming. Why are we still kind of in the sight in this type of situation where we could get punished for this? Okay.
What the hell?
Bubble cam.
And it's a
Give away
good
the game,
plant
but
for
it does
B
eventually
main.
fall back. This should be the springboard towards the site.
Koi has the breach ulti.
Yeah, dude, they're in such a good position.
That's gonna be really scary
And
for
they
Liquid.
have
They
the
know
smoke
that
down to
as soon
spawn.
as they start trying to do something, it's gonna come out.
I get
They
spam though,
can't all
maybe.
get caught by it.
And as soon as they drop, they just ult in. Don't even need to ult in, they just stun in, they save the ult. Oh, okay. Really want to secure this one. Ult comes in. This is nice from Koi to straight up head over towards B site.
Gonna have to fall away from Koi. This site takes a great. To be fair, they're great. They're looking well.
Baku, how we doing, man? Thank you for the
there's nothing
14 months.
beyond
Appreciate you, dude.
expectation. They
Good
are
to see you
playing
as
a
well.
good game, but
Dave again,
Liquid
yeah, they
needs to get a
might
grip on
not
this now,
even be
because
able
Dave's
to.
about start falling away. Nice shot, but it doesn't really matter. Rifle gone.
Guy over towards heaven,
And
Omen
at this
should
point, there's
have him.
financial reasons to chase.
Yikes.
Yeah,
That's
strong.
Not good.
This is
That's
a
not good at all.
really strong
And,
attack half
you know,
already. They actually look
just
very
looking at
good.
Team Liquid here, it's matter that much.
A
Sorry.
bit of pressure over towards middle, bit of
Stop
pressure
it.
over towards B, and then
But,
instant group up towards
I mean,
A.
we need
Early
to see
camera
better
to
ulti
spot,
economy
one
from-
kill trip,
I would
eye
say
lower.
both teams. I saw more value from Koi, especially with that fade ulti into B site on that one round, the Raze rocket entry as well. I think there's been good moments.
All
there,
about
but
the
Team
fade eye,
Liquid's not
really.
had good value out of
Where does
their
the
ults.
fade eye go?
Nats last time didn't have a
Back
great
of sight,
start
or
into this.
Liquid have a
Gonna
good
need him
chance.
to do a little better here. Normally noted for it. Enzo already
They
falling.
TP into heaven, the
It
Fnatic.
leaves Nats on Island. Does have support from CT and a great shot. Going to alleviate some of that pressure coming through,
Oh.
but now Nats goes re-exploring. This time he's got
lunatic.
it. Clears out camo and now controls the space.
Keep an eye on
Spike
this
now
though.
left
This
in a
guy's
bit of a
left spawn and
predicament as well.
fought over towards
But again,
site.
look at
What
his
a
position.
weird
Boy,
round
they're
this
in
is.
CT. This could be a reclear. It's almost a switch of sides
Let
at
them
this
have
point.
CT.
You know, no paranoid to play with. Maybe waiting on the smoke to come back around here and just pausing for a second. TP.
Yeah, I think he was going to grab the spike with that.
I don't think that was a good enough trade here. Now down to a 2v2. They've got to know that Nats was still around by sight. That's not a surprise. I don't know if they've had contact on Yampy yet. Probably. But what can Shadow and Shados do? Nats goes walking and gets the timing just right. Spike does go
this guy's
back to
got
handle with
no
15
time to
seconds.
this.
It's limited options here for Shadow and Yampy. Was catching the
Yeah, let's
cross
go
and he
back to
catches
full
the
spike.
player.
This Liquid setup was pretty good here.
levying the
It got
score
it
a
really
little
weird.
bit
I'm
here,
surprised they
bringing
left
back to touch.
spawn.
That was a nice sight hold from
Then
them.
it
Yeah,
turned
that was
really
actually
weird,
pretty
especially with the
cool.
Omen ult.
I thought
But
that push by Nats there was.
Prowler
he
goes
knows that the
in.
Viper usually
He has
starts here,
options here. He
and
has
the Viper usually
nades,
gets set up.
ult.
But he doesn't bite too much. Not this time.
Camo got to be careful, down to 30.
Yeah, and he
Speaking
kind of
of
popped his
ults,
ult
there
to
we
save
go.
his
That's not
teammate
bad.
here though, but the
Rubino already
insta
there. Takes
Omen
out
ult
Kiko.
over towards screens.
Opportunity until Yampy
Nicely done for
shuts
Yampy.
it.
This is
Three
still
back-to-back,
doable
bringing
in
it
terms of
into a
1v2.
favorable situation for Liquid. Heroics from him. And it's all Rubino. And a 1v2. He's got time. But he's got
Yeah,
a
they
lot
handled
of
it well in
targets
terms of
to
doubling
clear.
up
Two
here.
of them towards heaven.
Drop it.
Kiko's moments and a missed shot. Camo gonna find it, and that's a problem.
Flash
now.
goes
Mid
deep over
looking
towards
far
A,
more
hits one as
vulnerable.
well. That keeps the stack
Plenty
here.
more options. Had to use a little bit of utility to clear through, but they're still gonna be happy enough. And this is a problem. Yampy, no way! Mystic went down.
Camo
and Yampy
still got a kill
survived,
with
and
it.
maybe the survivor's kill was enough. Eventually, Shadow's gonna find him, but it's Nats and Enzo with a late look through middle and Shadow.
Yeah, and this one's done, especially as Shadow gets plant, gets his ult. 8 rounds on attack. Oh, okay, they got the orb anyway. Okay, got the orb to get the ult to get over towards the site. Damn, they really want to take no chances on this. They were just ready for instant reactions all the time. This fade is actually doing a good amount. 3 people here still. Oh, how's that bounced off of?
Again, Koi just being aggressive in this. I mean, they do have rounds to play with, and they have
Yeah,
cleared
no
one.
spike
Again,
though
look
on
the
this
other
one,
side of that.
and
Spike should be
Enzo
going
manages
down.
to get out of there. They
We're
get a
in a
good
3v3
plant
here.
over towards B main.
Enzo's position.
And this is nice.
Feast or
The
famine.
contact
Does he
from
get what he
heaven.
wants from this? Do they even clear it? They're considering it. They absolutely
Yeah,
do.
there's a
but Enzo
really strong crossfire.
succeeds.
Double pistol
Big
for
work
Liquid.
from Enzo there.
A lot of Liquid showing up. It's not just
They
one
kind of
player
B
here or there. It's
default,
like
trip to
everyone's
make
kind
sure
of
they can't
showing up.
push, and then
You
they
know, a
can
couple of,
heavily,
missed
in
shots
theory,
from, you know, Nats on
send
that one
more
round.
over
That was a
towards
pretty
middle,
pivotal
but
round that probably
do have
cost a
2
couple
B
of
main.
rounds. But it's like they're all kind of they're not really overheating except for that Yampy one round, for example.
Forced out a little bit, but it
Not
is a
the ideal
bonus.
start for Kiko there, looking to pressure towards heaven early, but they have managed to slip the net a touch. Yampy position deeper towards the
I like
cubby
doing
back
this with
B,
two, and then they have to
again,
try
see if
clear it
we're
at the same
considering this.
time.
The paranoia just around the corner is actually going to clip towards Nats, but it plays in Yampy.
This is
A little
really
surprise
cool.
there,
That's
creeping
a
up with the
nice
ball.
idea.
Yampy
I've
again
never
looking to
seen
repress.
anyone
Nice
double
timing from
walk
Mystic
out
to
and then
swing.
hold the
That's
crossfire
lovely
for when they
coordination
try and
between the two,
re-clear
but it's
this.
still Shadow and
This is a sick
Starzo.
idea.
There is still pressure in this, and the two rifles up for grabs. They've got a couple of upgrades here as well. Mystic makes the most of his. This is ideal. This is a fantastic round. As Starzo, his options are done here. I don't
Yeah,
think
and
you
he's
can play back
saving on
into
this one
this.
as well, so they
when
get
you're against a bonus
upgrade.
round like this and you're in a
Money.
1 versus 3, you
Damn,
have
bro.
to
So
save
nice.
guys. You
Nice
got it,
snowball.
because like you...
I'm a little worried about
Gun to enable the gun?
though, but how much does
Ooh.
Starzo get? He is chomping at the bit here, and the reveal is dangerous. Starzo, can he live? Can he survive? He's
Still here?
He's got to back away from this. Already finding value is great.
Yeah,
Don't
once they're
need to
getting
overdo
fought
this
over
one.
towards middle means
Nats
that,
looking to try
sorry,
and
once
even
they're
the odds, but
kind of
this is
fighting
so
over towards A
dangerous
means
from
that
both
middle's
sides.
clear.
Yeah, and we're going to see this actually.
A lot of space while that's happening.
Happening coming through the vents. They're going to be able to get the crossfire and the backstep onto A heaven here.
Yampy, yeah, beautiful work. The
Yeah, they
timing
just
was
weren't
excellent.
expecting them to take
Saw the
so much
pause
space
over towards
silently.
main, waiting for them to clear through from heaven. It's a great recovery from Liquid after there was genuine threat and danger. The last player remaining, Grabino, not going to have any play this round. Very well maintained by Liquid there.
Himself as well.
If they get over towards the site, they have ult, and Grabino has flash and smoke, and this smoke just came down, so this is going to be this smoke here for 15 seconds, and then he has a flash. Dude, I don't think they can win this round. This flash is going to be so good, right?
Grabino, this is a lot of pressure in your hands. You got to find a little bit of value.
Yeah, that's
and
it,
he
done.
does.
That was
Kiko
the
goes
only
down.
kill that could have
He holds
saved
the
Liquid
line.
in
Now
terms
he
of this
starts
round.
flooding back in from heaven. 13 seconds. Liquid leaving this so late in the day, but Mystic on the bailout. Nats on the follow-up. They need a plot,
No
though,
way.
and now
Oh
they gotta
my, that
secure
was...
this. They got to get it down. Spike's down, but so are the rest of the side. Nats the only one standing in a 1v1. Ult going to come through, looking like Quake, but already Stark's not going to reveal his position. Going to drop on down, and now there's problems. Oh, Nats, you are filthy.
Oh my god, how on earth did they manage to win this round? That should never have happened, bro. Some of the whiffs over towards back of sight, there was not the one. This over towards C is really strong. Yeah, look how hard that is for them to clear. And then they know that they're going aggro again. It's really cool. It's a nice shot from Grabino, though.
Had to do something. You're working with bits and pieces. And actually, Grabino's found
crouched it.
a bit of a problem here. Gets the TP back away, and he's got...
And TP's to back of sight to help him out. Breach ult comes in as well. This is a nice round from Koi in the end, though.
They made a mountain out of a molehill, and Mystic and Enzo are in tatters. Enzo looking to try and recover. He does well to find two, but this now is down to Mystic. He's got to do so much.
He gets a stun on the breach, gets a spike.
Hello, what is going on here? This is
I mean, the breach ate the Omen flash, so we didn't hear it.
A great deal to play with, but you've told me it only takes 4 to plant, so it's not a problem. Mystic now, what do you do with this? You've got to commit to this one. And he does. Oh,
Nicely done, Yam from Koi. So the only round they won so far on defense was a thrifty. Grabino honestly hit the shot that made it all doable. Gonna pinch this guy, but only 5 seconds.
The problem is, look at Cameron's position. I kind of like this, going late lurking, but again, Nats gets rewarded. That's better. That's what he wanted probably in the previous round, but this patience
15
pays,
seconds.
and now they're rewarded towards
Breach
heaven.
on site.
There's one player on the site. How much damage can one man do? These late round hits now starting to become a factor.
Great smoke for him to play around with, and that's lovely. Just realizing they might push into the smoke. Safe plant goes out. And
everything looking good here for
Liquid kind of
now.
still
They
this round.
stabilize.
And probably just in time they clear this, and they know that they can now hit over towards the sites, stack the sites. And there's a lot of people here. Starkso can stay alive.
Quick execution. Now Heaven's being flooded, good damage, but no kill. Again, Nat's getting maybe a little ahead of himself there. Maybe didn't need to take that fight individually.
Man, I love Steel here. And they can't force through this. They gotta go heaven. Guys, you can't force through this. You gotta go heaven.
We're changing, we're learning, we're growing. Mystic waiting as well. There is a very clear choke point. Now they're gonna force the hand to make them go through heaven, and look at the space being taken behind them. I like this. Mystic and Yampy considering it. Spray comes in, but it's not going to come next. So now they've got to try and take that space back from heaven. They're going to fly towards the side. Actually, Camo doing really well. Clears through. Ult comes in. May not be pretty, but it gets the job done. Shadow and Shados not in a position to do wonders. Yampy
nicely handled in the end.
Darkso
just needed to stay alive, and it was more just the fact that Kiko was literally just like so fast on top of him.
That's a throwback of about 4 people, remember? Thank you for that one.
No, I think everyone no one forgets that.
Do you think so? That iconic. Well,
it's like a help sewer moment there, kind of.
Let's see Starks who can
They
get
fast
value
flood
for this
with
ult,
the
though,
fade,
right? Like,
all
into the
tap of the
start.
spike,
Is
that's
anyone
the
there to
go, it
capitalize
hits
on this
2. No one here to
a
rush
little bit of
in.
information, but closing that gap, what are you going to do with it? Where is the value of this?
What was that?
Like, it's
There's 3 people on the site though.
guys, they're on the site that they planted at. Enzo, yeah, there has been no ability to close down on this ult. Enzo is going to be under a lot of pressure, but it plays in Mystic. Does very well here. Bails out Enzo to get away and then reaggress. Goes back for more and can't make the most of it. Shadow levies this down to a 2v3, favorable to Koi. The HP is
Low HPs though.
It's on Nats now, and that's good. He needs more though. Knows the Starzo's up there. He's got such a good read on it, trying to toy with him, but now time is a problem. 6 bullets to play with. Oh my word! And he's done it! He forced Shadow off the spike, and that just needs to play this properly. And oh my, wait! Did he go too early? No,
Damn, nicely played from Nats. Another one just added onto the list, I guess.
Got a little close for comfort in the red
Oh,
ball
this one
clutch,
got
but he does
close.
it to get
Oh
up
my
to
god,
12.
what was that
You know,
from
Nats
Koi
give
though?
it,
Like,
Nats take it.
this fatal was just
We see these
so
reads on these other
nothing.
rounds, but then
They would
that's
do
the
that.
second huge
It's
round
like, do you want
that
to
he
flood
basically
in?
won
No
in
one's
a-
ready to flood
I think
in.
he
Okay,
had a
I'm
1
using my
versus 2
fatal.
for that. It was- yeah, so it's just like,
Like, what-
if he's
what
gonna
was
pull
the
up these
plan
big
there?
rounds like this in these clutches.
Meanwhile, this is
This
happening.
time,
3
still
people are
gonna
walking
find one.
into B.
Still takes down one.
They take down the
He's gonna get- I
smoker
don't know
though,
how
and they
much he
plant for
saw
B
there.
main.
Probably enough, but
Oh man.
again, they've already got side control. That should be telling in itself.
And this is, again, coming back to the limitations of Koi's defense. Because of their composition, you know, they let Liquid walk into B side for free, and now they're all the way deep in spawn, and they're jamming this. They're
That
jamming
was
the retake. There's no
crispy.
chance for Koi.
Yeah, offset
And this
that
one's
timing,
fully
yeah,
done, he's got a
pressuring back
judge.
through was just gorgeous. Where are you off to?
It's last
Yeah,
round.
and
Where
this-
are you off
this
to?
guy's
There's nowhere to
tilted,
run. You
man.
gotta face it.
Holy.
13 to
Okay, nicely done.
9.
Double pistol made that a little bit
Your
easier for them,
first
and
half
that's
may
some
have
hero
given you
plays
worry,
as well
but
in there.
that
But the
second
attack
judge
half,
was
at least from
excellent.
both sides, to be
And it's
honest, was
actually interesting
very
to see
impressive.
that Lurky
Some of the
thing,
defense
whether it's
was,
doing like 2 or 3
oh man, there's some
they
big
were
mistakes
grouping
on
up and doing these
both
full
these
5-man
defense
hits
halves
in the
though.
last few rounds.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Already looking like it was.
Triple Sheriff. Everyone waiting for the
Well,
mid.
it looked like
So they're going to go for a
Koi
mid
on
crunch.
this
If they got smoked
mid
off, they would have
pitch,
flashed
but
in front
yeah,
and they would mid
time
crunch.
should be
Knife goes
highly
in, it
addictive
hits
to
some of it
what's
towards
going
A,
their way,
and
so
they
there's
just
a
push
fast
up
flank,
middle.
you get towards
They
shore.
loot. Oh my.
It's going to be a big fight.
This is going to be wild.
Around the corner. Aldrone sees it, but who's getting to draw blood? It's going to be Shadow, at least answering back to Yampi's first.
How many sheriffs did these guys
This
get?
is ridiculous. It's just a brawl.
I'm
isn't
really
it?
surprised that
Trying to
Kiko didn't
get
go in, but they did a
amongst
nice
them here,
smoke
but
to
Koi
block
can try and
vision.
Slip back towards site. They do at least get a couple of players ahead of this. This is
Whoa.
terrible. What? Starkso?
Whoa.
Come on, what is going
Whoa,
on?
what were the
What
shots
just
there
happened?
from Starks
What just
though?
happened?
Yeah.
Just
It was
brawled
looking
out the
good, and
rest
this
of
guy
them.
just strolls
Got clean
through
fights across
a
it.
smoke and
Well, at least
takes
at the end
down
it was a
2.
clean fight.
And then the
Time's,
smoke's gonna come
time's
through
really
market.
low.
Just one player.
Time is really, really low. If this guy
Reno
gives a good
actually
smoke
goes
to
more
play
through the
back
wall
a
there.
site with,
Yeah,
guys,
this
what's
is now an
going on?
issue.
15
Starkso is
seconds.
gonna have to do
Good guy,
wonders,
I'm
but
not even sure you got time to
14
do
seconds.
this.
Where are they off to?
Huh?
They're pivoting back towards A. 10 seconds. They gotta move.
He's got TP across.
Does he hit the
Oh
trip?
my god! Oh my god! What is
He doesn't
going
have
on?
Oh my, that was close.
No, I can't be having rounds like this. It's not good for me. My mental health on the line, but Team Liquid looking fine with 5
Holy.
alive. It's down to the 3 on the other side who've just been drawn across the map in the most curious of ways. Shados and Shadow
Imagine it was a different
probably
trip.
baffled as to what just happened. I mean, if Liquid are doing these late round hits, fair enough, but that felt a little too close. A little too close. Yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, Kiko cleared it, you know, to an extent. Felt comfortable enough to call them back over, but that was risky as hell. Shadow.
Last player standing.
An attempt was made. Not going to really find much value for it. Shadow's going
my.
to get out of there. Rifle in hand, but
Is he going to clear
Oh
wine with
man.
this?
I hope.
Nope.
Jesus. Again, this is so precarious.
What is going on? 2
Starkso,
duels at the same time, A
he's
main
stalled
and
them
close.
out, but he's now going to get pressured. Yampi just dives on him, but the trade's there. Mystic going to keep things favorable. Wine didn't get cleared,
Dude,
but he gets
what
cleared
the
up by
hell?
the
Like,
Camo.
how
Irrelevant
how is the
to
observer
the
meant to do
round.
anything? We had
This-
2v2
it's
here, we had a
explosive from Liquid,
2v2
but
here.
It is working.
Yeah, it's explosive at the right moments. And I have to point out that they've been
And
really
nice round from
working
them.
on their coordination. And losing
Yeah.
that op here for Camo is...
Already Nats has slipped
The
ahead.
fake Yoru.
It's going to be Cabrino on the other side. Nice shot there towards Yampi. That's big. Individual moment there. Going to cost them, Yampy. No
And
trades.
the
for
timing on
And he
this,
gets his hat off.
pretty decent. Yeah, gets the all out as well. So the reply is nice at least. And these two on site have to go
You'd imagine, right? They've
huge.
got such a nice pinch towards the site. They know both players are going to be tucked on the site itself. Maybe one hell, one heaven. Let's see what they can do. Can they clear it cleanly?
30
Kiko already going
seconds
to take a look and spots that no one is actively playing.
And that
into this.
should
Reno,
be able to kill 2
melting
here or
shot
1.
Again, the boy is trying to put in some serious work.
Oh, nice shot.
Shados, the only one standing.
Cage here, I think I've seen her at the early camera to take middle, so an op at the moment in this space would be good. They gotta kind of note that every single time we've seen a round, it's been through middle. Oh my god.
What?
They went for a Vision Striker strat. What the hell is going on? There's an Omen all over towards Spawn as well in terms of Mystic, so he's taken all of B site, and they are at least searching for him.
I'm like, wait, what? It's live.
Yeah, unlucky. Oh, this is bizarre. Spike left on its own. Does it drift on back? Does he clear on through? He does.
Nicely done from Mystic. They at least know where the Omen is. So Shados has a good chance here.
Noting that he didn't fall back
Because
his
they have
way.
no idea where he is, so they're going to have to clear
Now
everywhere.
it's on Shados. 1v2. Just about
Oh
caught him on the
man,
heels.
if they
but
get
couldn't quite do the
info and they
damage he
only
wanted.
take a
Shados
bullet, that's
unrelenting,
incredible.
right? He's going to keep
A
going
nice
forward here.
TP from him as well to instant reposition.
But he didn't
Yeah,
note
Mystic
it.
just owned this as well.
Mystic does well, but
Damn,
what
nicely
a
done from
brilliant
Nats.
start
How on
from both
earth did he
sides
kill
there.
the
Happy
third
to
one
take
here
those.
as well? This is always just a nice
Happy to take
default. I
those
actually
fights.
really like
That's
Liquid's
just
default.
hits
It's very
a
hard to play against from what
worldy
I'm
shot.
seeing.
Like those three were just
Depending on where they want to go and
Camo's
in
been
terms
able
of the
to
pressure of
invest
where
his,
they
but
want to put their
that's, you know,
smoke.
as said,
But it has
beyond
been
that,
nice.
You're right, Shadow not being given that opportunity, the timing,
Shots.
exceptional.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about, right? They needed, in terms of the timeout, they realized that they have to fight middle, or they can't give up middle, because Liquid have to have middle to win the round. The round before they decide to crunch over towards B through middle. This round fighting over towards middle, and Nats is just saving them, bro.
Nats makes them favorable somehow, and Stark, so
He's actually been like, if we take away
What are you meant
the
to do with this?
the whiff that he had top of A ramp on split, like his impact's been ridiculous. He kind of like lost one round and then he's won like what, 4?
Risks in this.
But Nats just bailing them out
He
again.
just not even gonna check it.
And he keeps doing it. Nats.
Yeah, lovely round from Nats.
Feeling it
It was
out
just an
now.
eco, so like relatively
Really
expensive, but
answering back because again,
they
Camo
gotta
did
get some
well. He
rounds.
did some
Maybe they needed
in
to
on this.
Sova
They're
shock
not
the
stopping
trips.
anytime soon. Nats. I mean, he's feeling out the game. He's walking in first. He is entry fragging here.
Mystic didn't have
basically.
the spike here, he goes in.
Stark, so I mean, that's got to be gutting. But again, they still have Kiko over here. So is this going to be that like late double pump? Going to try
yeah, he
and
can just
use
call
the
him back.
value of this positioning now? Shados clearly didn't see a jump up. Clearly didn't see the player.
Yeah.
Now he is going to, but I mean, by now they've already lost the site itself.
The Sova ulti from Shadow is online though, and
Oh.
here it is.
That's huge,
The blast in the back.
Ah,
He only
how
got
are they
damage,
alive?
He did not get a kill with that, and they're not going to be able to
They're
use
gonna
that
break
on
this
the
trip.
retake now.
The
And
cross, the cross
it's
still
gonna be
isn't
Omen Flash for
fully
Omen
safe.
Flash
Yes,
maybe
it's
here.
gonna knock it off.
Yeah.
Can they do some serious damage on this one? Waiting for
And then
maybe
the
that
trip
spike to
might
go
own
down. You
them.
can see the spam potential.
Yeah, they're
Enzo,
gonna shock it.
the timing on this one. Paranoia sent.
And does Mystic
Still
Omen Flash
trying
go
to
in,
keep
and it
him
might
at
hit
bay at
everyone.
15 seconds. The Paranoia posted. They try and
It's
maybe
3.
hit that cross now. Good tag, no frag. 10 seconds. They're running low on time, using this basically to facilitate the cross. Kiko going to try and keep them safe for the plant. Mystic on the follow-up, and now Camo's gone down. It's just
Honestly, I'm impressed. They kept this one very calm. It's a nice round. It's a nice overall round. I think the instant reaction from Koi was pretty good as well. They didn't bite too heavy on it, but Kiko did great.
I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be
I
cooler.
mean, it's Yampy. It is Yampy. It is Yampy, and he's done something quite similar, but they've lost out in middle, right? So a little
Ult
bit of
goes in
exchange
over
of goods.
towards A.
So it
Knife
does give
hits
them
just
some sort of
Yampy.
passage towards the A side,
Ah,
but
man,
not
what are they gonna do?
particularly
They have a
safe,
flash to
right?
get
Look
out
how
of it.
close Koi are to this.
Kiko one flash.
Surrounding this ult on so many fronts. Nice flash stock, so turns it, comes back out, can't do much more. Good trade for Camo and Shadow. Still keeping them in this. A Mystic not gonna make
Oh,
it
Judge
matter.
gets that kill. If he
Can't
didn't
do
jump,
much
he
more with the Judge,
kills
but
him.
again, reads the timing well. Yampy not getting away
Yampy
with that
trying to.
individual lurk
Yampy,
in.
once they realized they're fighting
Red
over
and
towards
Bullets.
middle, tried to take a
Reno
timing
now
on A.
fancies his chances at it, but
Maybe
it's
with the
Nats on punch,
smoke that
gonna
in
get the
theory
trade. He
blocked.
can trade it back. Team Liquid gonna keep themselves at least within touching distance in
Theory
a 3-3.
blocked vision.
Camo still trying to find an access point to this round. Didn't find it in middle, looking to find it through short, and he gets overwhelmed. Now there's problems. Do they try and springboard from the back? They do, but it's gonna be Mystic on the case and good damage towards Shados.
Yeah, and he can
Gonna
just
dip
get out of
away,
here.
but by now they've got the spike down on the site.
It's going to be a tough retake.
That was lovely from him. Gets out of there as well with the TP over towards Wine. Got the info. It was like the main combo that Na'Vi were trying to use on Fracture a lot of the time when they were running Yoru. Like last year. They were always trying to combo that.
That's just to get a lot of pressure so that the mid walk.
Yeah, and he sees the Omen here as well. And this is what we're talking about. That they need to go aggro over towards middle. Still doing a good job of doing it all. Kiko eventually manages to get out of his ult and just stroll over towards A since he spotted the Omen and the KO. Right, KO over towards short, Omen over towards, well, KO over towards tree, Omen over towards short. Just keep an eye on Nats as well, lurking.
Now my kind of question marks are going to sit with Nats because they're basically taking the site with 3, right? Rather than the 4 that they have, they're going to opting for just 3 of them to take this.
Yes, he's timed the camera.
So they're scared to cross. They use the Viper Orb to get the cross. I feel like they were so far away that he could have waited another 5-10 seconds before he did that, but maybe it's perfect timing. Here are the...
Oh my god, almost.
Yeah, actually almost got a kill. That's madness. But the pings are like he has one molly.
He's got the plant to play for. He spammed out. They're all too aware.
Molly missed as well.
Gonna share the wealth here, get Shadow back on that ult as well.
Bit of something.
And it looks like a pace change, a gear shift from Liquid. They're actually committing far heavier towards taking this market control.
Did it ever work? No, I don't think so. It might have worked once.
And oh my, what are these peaks from Liquid? Just shouldering so many of these angles and winning the fights.
Good luck to Shadows back in sight.
Shadow does get a little bit of a look in actually from CT.
He's looking for a trip that's below him.
Guys,
Guys, someone's going to shoot these trips.
Massive from him. Making something out of the round that looked somewhat lost. Shadows.
Oh boy, the spam and the molly. That was a perfect molly, by the way.
Oh no.
1 HP.
Chasing down where that was coming from.
1 HP and you're against an Odin.
You know, maybe it was one of the others.
Remember people doing that and getting like 2 to 3 kills. This is the thing, Yampy came in late, so he was like obsessed with all the stuff that we had seen for like a long time. Yampy got hit by the knife here, so they know he's over towards site, somewhere in this area.
They've got to be aware he's around somewhere, but clearly had no idea he was this close, and Yampy gets away with day. Robbery Liquid!
What the?
Man, Grabino, you gotta go way above expectation here. And there's a 3-man squad swinging you on Cat. I don't think you're gonna get much more. Rubino, anything to do here. Smoke there, tries to swing it.
And Yampy played that so well. The recon was really nice as well. He just went to the area which their players cleared.
I think now it's chalked for Koi because when Liquid's playing like this...
Ace, Mystic, gonna be forced away.
Uh-oh.
Gets to re-peek though.
I was gonna say they're in a bad spot here as well.
Yeah,
this is the farm gun.
What a shot. Lovely. Oh, dearie me. It's just shooting fish in a barrel, isn't it?
Just all of the snipers
We're
in
gonna be
this.
happy with that. 4 still standing. Wait and see this go through. There it is, flash high. Gonna start drifting down from this one. Mystic. We trying to smoke off main, and here we go. Nats dives in. How's he gotten 2 from this?
How's he got that opening kill with a shorty?
Does in the end, it's Enzo there. Shados called upon. How much can one man do?
Oh, nice shot. Bro, that came down to a 1v1 though.
One again for Koi, so
hey,
very expensive round.
They live. It's
There's a
fine,
really sick shot from him.
A pretty decent round.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that one. Again, right
that is just an absolute freebie. Nice cage for him to get out as well.
The frontline man, the paranoia going to come through. Does he get
drown?
Seen by the Aldron? I think he did.
He didn't get pinged though. Oh, he did get pinged. Take it all back. It was lovely from Mystic to descend it all the way through as well. Yeah, and this guy's... Shados' aim's looking good, but they need more than that. And in terms of the money, they are so wrecked. They just won one with 1 person alive, 1,900. You would imagine this is the beginning of the end here.
They're getting their opening. How much better you guys play when you do this.
Such good cover from Nats. Ooh, maybe needed to cage in front.
Trying to get involved. Old teammate Shadows finally puts him down and making them brawl their way out on this one. Again, at least the plant is going to be here, but you're going to see the ult coming in from Kiko. But again, they're confident, right? And that's the scariest form of Liquid. When they're feeling themselves, plenty of information now. What can Kiko do about this one? Trying to toy with him a little bit here. Shadow's going to find Mystic, so not going to find the impact he wants. Let's get himself out of here.
Bro?
What is he up to?
Little bro?
Nope. Nope.
Yeah, it didn't really go to plan.
I had real high hopes, and they are in the ground. And it did work out. Now, Kiko... Did he get away?
Oh, he has kind of owned it.
Not particularly looking at him like he's there.
I get a freebie here.
Yeah, zero idea. Camo just drifting in, none the wiser to Kiko's position.
I like his TP being close so that he can instantly take this angle up as well.
And again, B doesn't look like it's particularly open here. You still have that Viper's Pit sitting in place. Kiko
Oh my.
counts to 3.
At one point there was a
pulls the
double.
trigger, doesn't find any reward for it, but it's a
3-person
good forward
stack on A, another camera getting them super early info. Oh man, the Odin is so underrated over towards short. It's so good.
It's unpleasant to win.
Not change this up. Okay, drone here instead. So fake pressure towards middle, as we can see no one following this up, and straight up B here. And like I was talking about, the Yoru has his TP here, so it's kind of relatively hard to go fast against this comp because you just have such fast rotates. Yoru just takes the TP, now here with... What the hell are you doing, bro? That was some missed comms there. He had no idea they were out. It was going to be a great example of why you can't go fast against this comp, but... Okay, still was. Okay, nicely done from Liquid. And yeah, again, people, when they like come against a new comp, it's relatively hard for them to adjust or know how to play against it perfectly. Impressed with Liquid's attack default though. It was really strong. Really good. Yeah, it was a much better performance from them. It looks... I still think they the defense on split wasn't great, but other than that,
having a belting performance did certainly help on map 2.